Hello, this is Temporal, and this is Brutally Honest Bandai Kits, and this is the high-grade Zaku Desert Type Pink Panther Forces. So, this is just the basic Desert Type here, and it's not as pink as it is shown on the camera here, it's just bad lighting. But, it looks very nice, as, what I did to it. So, I believe there is no difference between this one and the the original Desert Type, besides the color scheme and the water slide decals that it comes with, or the decals it comes with. And yeah, this comes with some water slides. So I guess I'll tell you what I did to it. So got decal for the eye, decal for right there, Xeon decal, shoulder decal there. It wraps around. This is probably the worst decal in the actual whole thing. 2 decals for there, a wraparound from the little lines there, lines on the legs, the 3s on the knee or the shins, CM logo 803 for shield. And then lastly, we have a couple in the back and 2 for the head. So that guy is, very stacked in the current, but in terms when it comes to decals. But we're going to move him over to the side, and I'm going to bring over the second one. So I've been teasing this for a week. I have built 2 of them. That's why this review is on Friday. And the decal placement are a bit different. I had a stripe there, the 3 there, and the 3 instead of the 803 on there and the 3 on there. It's a bit sideways, but it looks fine for now. So I'm going to go over the articulation now, and then we're going to go over the accessories. So articulation is very good. We got, when you rotate the head, the mono eye does move. Very nice. And you got like a hinge ball joint combo. Arms can swing out about that much. The armor can rotate up and down. And, that's what an armor does. Move out this way. Shoulder goes up about 90 degrees. And this likes to fall off. And same with this arm. Arms are on double jointed elbows. You got your ball jointed wrists. We got a double ball joint in the torso here. Get some good rotation. You got your front skirts that go up about that far. Side skirts don't go up that far at all. But you get some good kicks to the side. And good front kicks. And you got that nice detail inside, along with that very nice double jointed knee bend with nice armor separation there. And get some nice back and forth motion and some, up and down. And, this part does move. So that is it for articulation wise, Can't fucking talk. Besides this being a pain in the ass. So we're going to go on to accessories. Starting what's on the mobile suit, we have the Vulcans. Very nice. And we have the shield here. So this just plugs in on the arm and locks into place just like that. Here's a better example here. That's how it is. Arms go sideways. If you shit. Hang on. Okay. And there we go. So, it's going to have to stay on the side if you want to pose it and stuff. So the first accessory we have here is the, what's it called? The mounted grenade launcher here. Has a handle and will slide in right here. So you have it right there. Then you can rotate it, open the handle, put the hand in the actual handle there, and fire, you know. You get one per box. You can switch it left or right. Next accessory we have here is the grenade carriers, or the cracker carriers. And these can open up just like that, revealing 2 little cracker grenades. Next accessories we have are the hands. We have 2 holding hands for both sides, and a left hand holding hand, along with a trigger finger hand. Following up with that is the machine gun, which is not a regular Zaku machine gun since it lacks the handle, or it lacks the fucking scope, and is a bit different looking. We have articulation for the stock and for the handle here. As I say, 1 per box. Next we have the Heat Hawk in stored mode, and we have the Heat Hawk in activated mode, and this just goes in the hand, and it's just a standard Heat Hawk. I have nothing else to say about that. Regarding the, also, forgot to mention, the little grenade carriers, you get 2 per box. And the last accessory we have is, where is it? Also one per box is the missile launcher that goes onto the arm, which how I'm going to be displaying it. Just like that. Now your Desert Zaku is finished, besides, you know, your Zaku machine gun, or however you want to pose your Zakus. Forgot to mention on how I panel-line this thing, I used gray for the light pink, black for the dark pink, and black for every other color. So I think it came out really good. And I was tempting on using the pink eyes over the yellow eyes, but it doesn't make much sense since they're the same unit and probably built around the same time. But, you know, I'm going to have this one displayed with, you know, the missile pod and the missile carrier, along with some crackers and the stored Heat Hawk on the back, along with like the Zaku machine gun in hand. And we're going to have this guy pose with the Zaku machine gun in a shooting pose with no missile pod and, you know, same accessories kind of, but with 2 cracker things. And if you're wondering if the shoulder thing can go on both sides, it can, but only by removing this one piece right here. So that's basically it for all this kit does. You know, oh shit. I had quite a nice time building these things. The worst part about this build was the water slide decals. The build is any other, you know, Origin Zaku. This is my 3rd Origin Zaku build, and I guess I'll showcase another Origin Zaku to compare it with, you know, a desert type. So let me bring out that Origin Zaku, and then I will showcase everything around. Alright, so here it is next to my dusty-ass Star Zaku, the Origin version, and the only major difference is the somewhat different shoulder armor where it's more edged. The head's different, maybe the top of the head, and the spiked pauldron is also different, along with the knees and the backpack, because the backpack is like something else. There we go. There's a little difference there. Anyways, this has been Brutally Honest Bandits featuring the Zaku Desert type Pink Panther forces, and I'd recommend this thing if you have not built a Desert type or maybe an Origin Zaku. You know, this is a key Bandai only thing, so if you can get your hands on one, I'd recommend it. It's a really good kit, except I did tighten up all the joints because it was pretty fucking floppy, and I did the whole thing. Also forgot to mention the hips move like this. You could probably see it in there. They all have that. All the Origin Zakus have that. So, there's that. So if I ever review another Origin Zaku, again, I will probably forget about that. Anyways, this has been Temporal for Tranquil July now. And this kit is very nice. Especially that gimmick. This one doesn't have it. I'm pointing to Zaku. But, yeah. As you can tell, I am quite excited about this guy. And the final pose, I'm going to put it in for the thumbnail and for how it's going to stay on the shelf. But, yeah. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you next Thursday for whatever the fuck I'm building next. And goodbye.